Hiking Lifestyle here. Another market recap. Decided to try some jazz and a little libation. Today is August the, what day is it? August the 17th, Tuesday. Bloody Tuesday. I've had 2 bloody days back to back. Full transparency. Because I'm logging this for myself as well as for you guys. So over time, you'll see my progress. As always, you would like to learn from the people I learn from. Get yourself the Stock Market Playlist, 30 resources for $30. Link in the description. Follow me on IG. I just put up a bench video today. And also my recap from last night. And follow me on Twitter. You would like. I do my recaps there as well. Alright, so you know the drill. You know the drill. What died, what was triggered, what hit targets. It's going to be a pretty short one today, so this will probably be done in about 10 minutes. The watch list for today, round 17, was Ride, MO, which is Altria, ZIM, EXEL, RKT, which is Rocket, Air, ABNB, which is Airbnb, and Figs. So what died today? Not a lot, really. Well, for the first time, more things died than were hit targets. So, CARR, the call from yesterday, it popped up to here. It was a slow mover. It was like 10, maybe 15% right here. It wasn't that high. I would say 15%. It was like 57, 62, something like that. In the morning, they shit the bed. I don't know exactly what happened. There was no news. It just reversed. So I got stopped out here, sold for a $15 loss, which is 45%. Because I had bought a different call. I think I bought an early call. No, actually, I got in here at 55, and I sold it at 30. So yeah, I lost about half. ZIM. I think it was the put. Yeah, the put was triggered yesterday. And the, let me do a 2-day, 2-hour on this one. Yeah, the put was triggered the other day. And, well, no, this wasn't the put. This is the call. The call was triggered today. But it was a look for the reversal. Yeah, it was a look for a bounce on the reversal for the put side. Didn't happen. Wait, no, I'm wrong. I'm wrong again. My bad. This was a call, actually. The call was triggered here. It ran up in the morning, hit the broad information, fell down. So technically, it was dead here. If you didn't take profits at the open, you would have got stopped out down here somewhere. And it reversed. It came back up. So it's not dead anymore. This is a zombie. Zombies are my least favorite because they piss me off because you usually get stopped out before they hit. Like this one. MO. There was the call. Where was the call at for this? Did I already mark over it? I think I did. So this was the call entry somewhere around here. Yeah, this is the call entry somewhere around here. It gapped up. Did not hit my price target, which was somewhere up here. I didn't mark it. So it fell down, hit my stop loss for a 20% loss. This was like $9, so it wasn't that big of a deal. OHI, I tried to catch a call bounce off the Bryant formation down here. I think I entered around here for the call early because I had a previous Bryant formation that was around here, but I've redrawn my lines and I have a more accurate Bryant formation, which I didn't have before, which is probably why I shouldn't have got out actually. But I sold down here for a 50% loss, and then it immediately reversed. As you can see, it's bouncing off the Bryant formation on the bottom. This is the monthly Bryant formation. I've added that time frame. And it's going back up. So if this bitch is up here by tomorrow, I'll be a little mad. But hey, it is what it is. You learn every day. But the volume on this was so shitty. I shouldn't have took the trade in the first place. The volume was so low. Even at its best, it was only up like $2-3. It was not moving too well. So that's what died. What was triggered today? What was triggered today was the put. The car put was triggered because the call died, so the put was activated. I should have actually got out of the trade right here, but I was looking for a bounce off the Brownian formation on the 4 hour, which it didn't bounce. But I should have got out here even. But I stopped watching it for a second, and it fell down here, and I lost 45%, like I said. But the put was triggered right here at 55.67, and it broke through several levels. I broke my own rules there, but you know, you live and you learn. ZIM, the call. The call, technically, the call was triggered right here, $50 call, and then it fell, and it woke back up. So it did not break and hit the first target, but it did hit the Brownian formation on the weekly. So the weekly Brownian formation is a reversal point. You see, it hit it and shot it down. So right around here was a 15%, and it hit up here maybe for 20%, fell down and came right back up and broke through. So now this will be a support. We'll see tomorrow if this holds up. RKT, I took this one for real. $18 put. I had marked this the night before, and as you can see at the open, it had already entered the zone. So I had to just wait for it to get to my price because I wasn't going to jump in down here. It was like 65, 75 bucks down here. I wasn't going to jump in down here when it's already up 50%, because then you have nowhere to go. I mean, you still can wait till it hits the first price target at 17 bucks, but you already, you know, like 90 cents down. That's a bad entry point. So I waited till it came back up here, and I got in right here, 50 bucks, and now I'm up about 30% on that one. You see, even with the L's, I had hella L's today. You keep trading. You have a bunch of red trades. The only thing you can do is just keep trading until you get green trades. Now, of course, you don't want to keep losing, but I mean, a loss is a loss. You take the loss. There's nothing you can do about it. You were wrong. Take the L, learn from it, go to the next. Airbnb, I was watching this as a Brownian formation reversal. This was the Brownian formation previously, but I've redrawn the lines, and it's really down here. Before it was right around here, but it's really down here. So that boy playing that cello. Double bass, my bad. I was in band, I should have knew what the fuck that was off rip. Double bass. It's really a cello, you just don't use the line, the bow thing. So you get to just thump it with your fingers, which is pretty dope. Shout out to the band, they used to know how to do that. 143 put was triggered here. Immediately reversed, bounced up. So this would have been an early call entry to the upside. Really, the call entry was around here to the upside, but I marked it late so I could have a number for it. So this is a virtual trade. And as you can see, if you would have got in there, you would have actually been fucked because it went the other way. Because that wasn't the real reversal of the Brownian formation. That's down here. So this has all this room to go down here first before you can look to the upside. So we will see how this does later on. MO, Altria. I'm going to say the call was right here. The call had to be right here. The call was triggered, bounced up, and then, let me see. Yeah, I'm going to put this as the call. I forget what the entry point was. Bounced up, hit the Brownian formation for the weekly, shot back down, almost hit the put entry, came back up to the call entry, and now it's out. So we'll see how that does tomorrow. EXEL, I took this one for real. Oh, I took MO for real too, and lost 20%. EXEL took this for real. $19 call, enter right around here. Slowly moved, hit the Brownian formation, fell down a bit, broke through it, bounced off of it. In the aftermarket, they shit the bed. I'm not sure why. We'll see if this stays that way tomorrow. If tomorrow, I'll probably lose maybe 10%. This was a slow mover. It was a $75 trade. Even up here, it was only up like 20%. And the first price level is 19.20. So it was about 20 cents away from where I wanted to take profit at. And I guess they had a bad report or something because they shit the bed. But it might just be a quick sell-off after market. And in the morning, it might be right back here again. So we'll see about that tomorrow. That's what MMC did. Let me show y'all that. MMC did that when I sold it early at the open. Right around here. You see it hit. It closed. Y'all can see that it closed here, went down, and that's how it closed. Following day, because I sold right here before the close. On Monday, shot right up. And it's still climbing. This thing is up. This would probably been a $400 or $500 trade had I stayed in, but I got out at $250. Once again, you live and you learn. You just keep working at it, and eventually it'll all start clicking. All right, and that was what triggered what hit targets. CARR on the put side, because I was on the call side, so I got killed right here. But if I was more conscious, I could have entered the put here and got my money back. Could have put at 130 bucks, hit for 50% for 195. But I had lost my 15 bucks already, so I didn't have the extra money. Because as you know, it takes a day to get your money back if you don't have a margin account, so you get instant cash. Or if you play on Robinhood, you can get it on Robinhood, but Robinhood's fields and execution is pretty shitty, so that didn't happen. So that hit for 50%, missed that one. AUPH, I wasn't watching this at all. This is from a previous watch list, maybe a few days ago. But the put was triggered yesterday, right at the close, bounced off the buying formation, shot down under it, never came back up, hit for 54% right there. I missed that one. And DXC, wasn't watching this either. 917, $40 put right here for 130, hit for 120% here, and maybe even 150% down here because it's still going. Missed that one as well. And that's what hit targets. So, yeah, we're right at 12 minutes. This will be a 15-minute video. So, yeah, it was a quick day. I mean, a shitty day, but a quick day nonetheless. You know, 4 losses, 6 triggers, 3 hits. Of my watch list, 7 trades. I was watching 7 trades. 4 of them were triggered. And of those 4, I don't think any of them hit targets. So yeah, that just wasn't a thing. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. Since I have time, I'll show you guys a quick view of my watch list for tomorrow. I'll be posting this on my Twitter and I'll post it on my Twitter in the morning. If I remember, I always seem to forget to do that. And then I won't have any thing. So y'all guys want to see that, pause it, watch it back, write down what I wrote down, look at the charts, see if they make sense to you, because here they are. So if any of that makes sense to you, you can definitely take advantage of it tomorrow. And if not, you gotta learn. And if you want to learn, get yourself the stock market playlist, or follow my IG or Twitter. All right, that covers everything. We're right at 15 minutes. So I'm gonna go and end it here. Thank you for watching. 14, 20, 10.